Hola chicos, today we are going to go over the last types of questions, text-dependent questions that you may encounter when your teacher is asking you about your reading, when you're reading comprehension questions. So today we're going to go over the key understandings. So what is a key understanding? A key understanding is more like the theme of the story. And what is the theme? It is the central idea of the story. What is the main message of the story that the author is trying to convey? And I'm going to go over 3 ways to find the theme. 3 kinds of ways to ask yourself these types of questions in order to find what the theme is. Okay? So we're going to go over lesson, moral, and message. Motif is a little advanced for grade 5. Okay? So the lesson. What were you supposed to learn? What is the story trying to teach? So what is the story trying to teach you? So for instance, what is the story of wonder trying to teach us? Is it to be accepting of others? Is it to be compassionate? Those are kind of the questions that you would ask yourself, okay? What is the moral of the story? So what values are being emphasized? What is the author trying to say? A value means, a lot of times morals are in fairy tales, right? So for instance, the tortoise and the hare. So we know that the rabbit is in a rush and then it slows down and it can't finish the race. And the tortoise is slow, but he's slow and steady and he wins the race. So a lot of times stories that are fairy tales have a moral, okay? And other too, like what would be the moral of wonder? What do you think? Message. So how does this story encourage you to be a better person? How does this story apply to your life? So how does the story of wonder encourage you to be a better person? Is it to be more accepting of others? So what is the author trying, what is the message to make you learn something? Okay? So in order to find the theme, it's good to think about the lesson, maybe the moral or the message of the story before you start trying to answer that question. So here's a couple more. Here's some more strategies. So which I went over. What lesson did the main character in the story learn or fail to learn? What is the moral of the story? So these are all the theme, the lesson, the moral, and the message. Okay. So these are some common themes in books: acceptance, courage, perseverance, cooperation, compassion, honesty, kindness, and loyalty. So what kind of theme do you think that the book Wonder had? I want you to pause it and think about it. So in my opinion, I think there's various themes that are in Wonder. There's acceptance, so accepting Augie for who he is. There's courage. There's courage for Augie to go to school and for also his parents to send him to school. There's compassion. Okay, so showing compassion for another human being and putting yourself in their shoes. There's kindness, to show and wonder how kindness is something that is very important, and to be kind and to choose kind. So Wonder has a lot of themes in its book. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about our other novel study we did this year, and what do you think that the common theme of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is? And we'll discuss that in your guided reading, and you can let us know.